I got a cassette one day. What can I tell you? I got a cassette of some band named after some hippie book, and my world changed, and so did kids' music. So please join me in making a whole lot of noise for Keith Grimwood, Ezra Eidlet. Together they are Trout Fishing in America! Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4.
You can listen to your mother, I'll listen to your father, but it's more fun to hear Kathy O Connell. You can't go steady with Ronald McDonald, but you can have a party with Kathy O Connell. 7 to 8 every weekday night.
Kids Corner every weekday night.
3 little words, Kathy was right.
What do you mean Kathy was right?
She was right about so many things. She's got a scratching post couch for a cat named Matt. Dylan's cleaning up the West while she's cleaning up the cat. 3 TVs, 3 remotes, keeps a cooler in her car for a case of Diet Coke. 7 to 8 every weekday night.
Kids Corner every weekday night.
3 little words, Kathy was right.
Did you say that last time?
I did. You know, she picked the Knicks in 5. She doesn't like to camp, doesn't like to sweat. She'd like to make $1 million, but it hasn't happened yet. She's just a big kid with a smile on her face. When I'm counting up my heroes, she's in first place. 7 to 8 every weekday night.
Kids Corner every weekday night.
3 little words, Kathy was right.
What exactly was she right about?
Oh, she right about a lot. She says it a lot, too. She says it like this. Kathy was right. Kathy was right. 3 little words. Kathy was right. Kathy was right. Kathy was right. 3 little words. Kathy was right. Kathy was right. Kathy's never wrong. Kathy is the reason we're singing this song. Kathy was right. Kathy was right. 3 little words. Kathy was right.
I nagged them into writing that. And they thought I didn't have recording equipment when they played it live on the radio. 3 little words.
It is so cool to be here and important to us to be here with you today.
Look at this audience. You should have retired more often. Really.
In this next song, I will become a Tyrannosaurus Rex. One of the most popular of all meat-eating dinosaurs ever to stroll the surface of this planet, though by your response we would never know that. Let's try that with some real enthusiasm. A Tyrannosaurus Rex! On my right, your left, my partner Keith Grimwood will become a Triceratops. A short, squat, multi-horned beast. Please don't be scared.
We scared? Somebody was.
Oh, I used to be a dinosaur. I thought I was so cool. Future fossil fuel. That's all I ever was when I was a dinosaur. Everybody knew my name.
Hey, aren't you T-Rex?
That's me. everyone respected me. Wow! I had this mighty roar when I was a dinosaur. When I was a dinosaur, I almost weighed a ton. I had a lot of fun. The cavemen on the run. When I was a dinosaur, I stepped in lots of mud. I walked around and snapped my teeth and ate a lot of crud. When I was a dinosaur, I had this little bitty brain. I never thought of anything I never knew before. When I was a dinosaur, when I was a dinosaur, I almost weighed a ton. I had a lot of fun. The caveman on the run. When I was a dinosaur, I thought I was so cool. Future fossil fuel. That's all I ever was. When I was a dinosaur, that's all I ever was. That's all I ever was.
I'd like to play this song especially for Kathy. It's one of her favorite songs of ours. A song about when things go right, you know, like today.
If the mountains never crumble and the rivers don't run dry, the oceans keep on pounding, the sun stays in the sky. If apples keep on falling, 3 and 2 is 5, I'll still be loving you, no matter what goes right. If the world keeps on turning and snow keeps falling white, fire keeps on burning and daylight follows every night. If flowers bloom in springtime and 3 and 2 is 5, I'll still be loving you, no matter what goes right. No matter what goes right, I will still be loving you. No matter what goes right, I will stand by you. And when couples fight their troubles, it unites their hearts. When the good times roll, they can drift apart. I'll still be loving you, no matter what goes right. When all this work is over and my ship comes sailing in, you'll always be my lover, you'll always be my friend. If the stars up in the heavens keep on shining clear and bright, I'll still be loving you, no matter what goes right. No matter what goes right, I will still be loving you. No matter what goes right, I will stand by you. And when couples fight their troubles, it unites their hearts. When the good times roll, they can drift apart. I'll still be loving you, no matter what goes right. matter what goes right, I will still be loving you. No matter what goes right, I will stand by you. And when couples fight, their troubles it unites their hearts. When the good times roll, they can drift apart. I'll still be loving you, no matter what goes right. I'll still be loving you, no matter what goes right. Keith!
What?
What time is it?
It's time for a polka! Wait, not just any polka, it's the nursery rhyme polka, and here's how it works. I'm going to sing a nursery rhyme, he's going to sing a nursery rhyme. We're going to take requests from the audience for some of your favorite nursery rhymes. And we're going to mess them all up. But we're not going to do it until we see a wave. And the wave will start on my side right here. Here it goes now! Yes! Yes, even the balcony. Yes, everybody. Now, that was a good wave, but it was not a great wave. Great waves are different. Great waves, you throw your arms in the air like this, and you make a noise that sounds like, woo! The great wave starts right over here. Here it goes now. That was a great wave, but it was not an awesome wave. Oh, awesome waves are different. Awesome waves, you throw your arms in the air, you make the noise that sounds like woo! But the awesome wave starts on both sides. It crosses in the middle and continues on. Can you do it? I want you to say, yes, we can. Yes, we can. Awesome wave, now. Awesome. Georgie Porgy couldn't pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, they threw him out the window, the window, the window. They threw him out the window. When the boys came out to play, they threw him out the window. Your turn, Ezra.
Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men, they threw him out the window, the window, the window. They threw him out the window. All the king's horses and all the king's men, they threw him out the window. At this point in the song, we need somebody with a very loud voice to holler out your favorite nursery rhyme. A little Miss Muffet sat on her tub and eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider that sat up beside her. She threw it out the window, the window, the window. She threw it out the window. Along came a spider that sat up beside her. She threw it out the window. It's just that simple, folks. We're virtually unstoppable. Somebody else holler one out. Little Bo Peep has lost her sheep and don't know where to find them. Leave them alone and they'll come home and we'll throw them out the window, the window, the window. We'll throw them out the window. Leave them alone and they'll come home and we'll throw them out the window. Somebody say Itsy Bitsy Spider. I love this one. The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed him out the window, the window, the window. It washed him out the window. Down came the rain and washed him out the window. Jack me nimble, Jack me quick, Jack jumped over the candlestick. That's all there is, so we threw him out the window, the window, the window. We threw him out the window. That's all there is, so we threw him out the window. Keith?
What?
I'm getting depressed.
Why?
I'm getting bummed out, man.
Why?
Why don't you ask me why?
Why?
Because as I look at this audience, I do not see not one request for Little Bunny Foo-Foo, and you're totally bumming me out, man.
Maybe they didn't know they needed to put their Little Bunny Foo-Foo-ers up in the air like this. Yes! Look, it's happening, Ezra.
Here it comes. Little bunny foo-foo, hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and throwing them out the window, the window, the window, throwing them out the window, scooping up the field mice and throwing them out the window. It's story time. Little Red Riding Hood, you sure are looking good. You're everything a big bad wolf could. Throw him out the window, the window, the window. You throw him out the window. You're everything a big bad wolf could. Throw him out the window.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
moms, dads, brothers, cousins, sisters, uncles, nephews, nieces, and anybody out there with the courage and fashion sense to be wearing Elvis Presley socks to the concert today with pride.
Thank you. Anyway, we're going to be doing something incredibly difficult. We're going to sing two rhymes at the same time a cappella. Forcing you to use both halves of your brain at the same time a cappella.
Ezra, what is a cappella?
What is it?
Thought you'd never ask.
What is it?
It's a small town in northern Italy where they play no musical instruments. They sit around all day long singing on the company, watching reruns of Gunsmoke, and two of those words are honestly true. The rest of the stuff I'm making up as I sing, and I'm clapping my gums just to keep hearing myself talk. Thank you!
Anyway, I'm going to be singing Rub-a-Dub-Dub, 3 Men in a Tub, while Ezra will be singing
Stairway to Heaven. An amazingly popular and often overlooked nursery rhyme from the 1970s.
Okay, fine, so count it off.
1. This is my portion of the program, and what I call dramatic pause. 1, 2, 3. There's a lady that shows all the glitters of gold. She's buying the stairway to throw it out the window, the window, the window, to throw it out the window. And she's buying the stairway to throw it out the window. I can't hear you.
Thank you.
By the way, that was the song that did it on that cassette. That was the song. I put that song on, and would you see?
When I first met Kathy, I was very skeptical. Let's just say. I was told we were going to go to this radio station. It was at a different place than this. It was in a haunted house down the street somewhere. And they had these haunted stairs, lots of stairs. And I got to carry my string bass up there. I'm going, a kid's show for radio? That'll never work. I mean, God, who ever heard of such thing? And then he met Kathy. And that's why it works right there. That's why it works. Okay.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig.
Now, folks, I know that was impressive. But this will be even more impressive. Because we're going to count together and in harmony.
Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling.
Okay, I know that was impressive. Would you be more impressed if we use his microphone? I know I would, but it's not going to happen. Now instead, we're going to back the big rig on up.
Oh, there's 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wheels on a big rig.
And now we're going to count just the even numbered wheels.
Oh, there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18 wheels on a big rig. And they're rolling, 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 rolling.
I know. That's when we get to the passing lane. We will count the odd numbered wheels.
Oh, there's 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 wheels on a big rig. We call that an applause point.
No.
You're supposed to clap your hands right.
No.
Everybody just go ahead, clap your hands. Yes.
Stop it.
Yes.
Don't clap for that. He messed it up, and you know
I
it.
did not mess it up, and you know it. In fact, that was sequentially on a peaceful. The people that clap would treat those didn't clap and explain to them sequentially on a peaceful means the proper numerical order. Thank you so very much, people who clap. Some restrictions may apply. Talk to your doctors for details. Right.
That's when you slowed down in the passing lane. You're not supposed to do that.
This is a counting song, Keith, not a driving song. But if you're so smart, please count it off in Roman numerals for everybody.
Okay, I will. I want to make sure everybody knows what Roman numerals are. Roman numerals is the way they used to count a long, long time ago. But instead of using numbers, they used capital letters. We don't do it anymore except for really smart people when they're talking about the Super Bowl. Anyway, we don't do it, and here's why. Oh, there's I, V, 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 I, V, I, V, I, X, 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 I, X, I, X, I, X, I, V, X, B, X, B, I, X, B, I, X, B, I.
Wheels on a big rig,
And they're rolling, 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 rolling.
that was truly remarkable. I saw more people singing along here than anywhere else in the world.
I know, that must be because this is an Ivy League community. Okay, your turn, Ezra. This is tough. Woo!
I will now divide the wheels of a big rig by the number pi to its 10th place and somewhere over the rainbow. Oh, there's 3.141593251627 to 12 somewhere over the rainbow on a big rig.
And they're rolling, 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 rolling. Thank you. You know, 2026 is a big anniversary for Ezra and I, too. This marks 50 years that Ezra and I have been playing music together and writing songs. We write songs about everyday life. We write songs about common experiences and try to write them from a little bit different angle, but it's got to start somewhere. Let Ezra tell you where this one started.
One morning I got up, my son was getting ready to go to school on the bus, and he looked in the mirror and he said, "Hey, Dad, my hair had a party last night." And that was poetry. I called Keith up and I said, "Man, I don't know how it goes, but it's the name of our next song." 2, 3, 4. My hair had a party last night. It must have got into a terrible fight. 'Cause when my head hit the pillow, it was looking alright. My hair had a party last night. My hair had a party last night. When I laid down, everything was alright. We started out friendly, but there must have been a fight. My hair had a party last night. Early in the morning, I get out of my bed. The birdies are singing outside. There's waffles on the table and a cold glass of milk. I got a warm, happy feeling inside. I can't wait to go to school, and I love myself. I'm the captain of the football team. The alarm goes off, and I hear Mom yelling, and I realize it must have been a dream. Oh, my hair had a party last night. It must have got into a terrible fight. Just when my head hit the pillow, it was sticking all right. My hair had a party last night. My hair had a party last night. When I lay down, everything was alright. We started out friendly, but there must have been a fight. My hair had a party last night. Here right now, we need everybody to make your hair have a party. Shake your head. Put your fingers in it. Mess it up. Excellent. Now reach over and make your neighbor's hair have a party. Even if they don't have very much. I pick up a brush, I pick up a comb. I look at the scissors, but I leave them alone. There's a lizard that lives in the rocks by the sea. This morning that lizard looks a lot like me. I try to wet it down, but it only makes it worse. The cowlick on the back is a family curse. Pick up a cap and I put it on my head. Wish I was dreaming back in my warm bed. Oh, my hair had a party last night. It must have got into a terrible fight. Just when my head hit the pillow, it was sticking all right. My hair had a party last night. My hair had a party last night. When I lay down, everything was all right. You started out friendly, but there must have been a fight. My hair had a party last night. Last night. Last night. Well, right around the time we started playing Kids Corner, Keith and I wrote a song for our children that we sang to them at night to put them to sleep. That song is called Lullaby. And my daughter grew up and became a singer-songwriter and also became a mother, which made me a grandfather. Thank you. We were having our first spend the night with my granddaughter Bertie. And it was going great. She loved the meal we prepared for her. We had plenty of things to do. And then it was time to go to sleep. And she started crying, just a little bit, sniffling a little bit. She was uncomfortable. She didn't know what to do, go to bed in a strange place. And I knew that my daughter would sing this next song to my granddaughter, a song called Lullaby. My granddaughter liked it so much, she called it Bubba-Bye. So as my granddaughter is starting to cry, I think I got this all figured out. I went into the living room and I grabbed my guitar. I sat on the side of the bed and started playing Bubba-Bye. That is exactly what happened. My granddaughter started crying louder. Finally, she said, "That's Mama's song." Close your eyes and I'll sing you a song. Lullaby. Sleep till morning comes. The crickets serenade. Echo softly through the night. The stars are on the lake, and the moon is shining bright. Don't worry, I'll leave the light on in the hall. Just go to sleep now, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Listen to my song. Lullaby. sleep until the dawn. The birds are in their nest, and the cows are in the barn. The covers on your bed keep you safe and warm. Don't worry, I'll be beside you should you call. Just go to sleep now, close your eyes. The dragons in the sky, flying with their golden treasure. And if you catch their eye, wishes granted more than you can measure. I'll be beside you should you fall. Just go to sleep now, close your eyes. The crickets serenade, echo softly through the night. The stars are on the lake, and the moon is shining bright. Don't worry, I'll leave the light on in the hall. Just go to sleep now, close your eyes. Just go to sleep now, close your eyes.
We'd like to congratulate Kathy O'Connell on all these years and doing a great job. I mean, can you believe what she got to do for all this time? Just be herself. It's just wonderful. And she's meant so much to so many of us in so many ways.
It's pretty safe to say that most of you would not know who trout fishing in America was if it weren't for Kathy O'Connell.
And you wouldn't know how to sing this next song at all.
This next song is the history of the world as seen through the proper cup of coffee. It is also a sing-along. Keith will tell you when it is your turn to sing along. A sultan sat on his oriental mat in his harem in downtown Persia. He took a sip of coffee, just a drip, and he said to his servant, "Curse ya. Ah, curse ya, curse ya, curse ya. That's the worst cup of coffee in Persia."
Okay, now listen up if you don't know the words, because this is the part we want all of you to sing properly. All I want is a proper cup of coffee, made in a proper cup of coffee pot. I made up my dot, but I want a proper coffee in a proper cup of pot. And coffee pots and tin coffee pots, they are no use to me if I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot, a proper cup of tea. Yes! Have you got it? Good, well join in and take my part if you would. Thank you.
In days of old, when knights and men were bold and whiskey was much cheaper, Dick Turpin rode to a coffee shop and showed his pistols to the keeper. He said, "Stand and deliver! Can't you see that I'm all a quiver? Come,
Help us out now. All I want is a proper cup of coffee, made in a proper cup of coffee pot. I made your pint, but I want a proper coffee in a proper cup of pot. Iron coffee pots and tin coffee pots, they are no use to me. If I can't have a proper cup of coffee in a proper cup of coffee pot, I'll have a cup of tea. Dun, 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 dun. When Bonaparte found that he was in the cart and he lost that Waterloo fight, he gave his sword to Wellington, my lord, and he said, "Those speeches keep you fit. Now, if you want to lose it, tell me what you may be having with you, sir." All I want is a baby cup of coffee, made in a baby cup of coffee pot. Yeah, my nippy is right there. Baby, 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 give me just in used to be. I know it's kind of surprising to see two guys from Northwest Arkansas singing French so fluently and with such perfect accents, but this is your last chance to sing along with the band, quite possibly the most effervescent and enthusiastic portion of our program. Now King Solomon and his queen carry on, so we heard in the ancient scandals. We bought her lots of silver coffee pots with diamond legs and handles. And said the Queen of Sheba, I'd never have any old tuba. Beautiful. Now sing it by yourselves. Well, they're doing good, Ezra, but some of them are still faking it. It's a whole lot easier to fake it if you do it faster and clap your hands. Let's get going here. All I want is a coffee, beer, crack, coffee pot. I lay off my top, but I want a rubber coffee, a pot, rubber pot. I know it wants some, think it wants some, I know this will make it. And I can't have a rubber coffee, rubber coffee. All I want is rubber, and here comes coffee pot. I lay off my top, rubber pot. I know this will make it. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations, Kathy.
Thank you all.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it for trout fishing in America.
I'm going with that.
Once again, trout fishing in America. One more round of applause. What an amazing celebration of Kids Corner and Kathy O'Connell. And I have to say, as producer of Kids Corner, I like to bring the feedback. As producer of Kids Corner, I need to point out this banner. This banner was made for us by one of our phone volunteers back in the first year of Kids Corner. We had no budget whatsoever, but the Philadelphia Inquirer gave us $500 for supplies, and she hand sewed that banner, and we used it at all of our events. Now, this banner will be taken down and will be donated as part of an exhibit that's going into the Atwater Kent Museum of Drexel University, which will celebrate the history of Philadelphia, which Kids Corner now is going to be a permanent part of the history of Philadelphia. So that's where that's going. So, as I have done for 38 years being the person behind Kathy O'Connell, I'm going to step behind Kathy O'Connell and let her have a final word.
I mostly have two final words, which are thank you. I have had a long turn on the best ride at the carnival. thanks to all the kids, the parents, the teachers, the members, the listeners, the staff and management of WXPN for a wonderful time. And I'm glad that you were all there for it. Thank you. What will I do when you stop giving me flowers?
The magic of Kathy O'Connell is her ability and commitment to talking to kids for 37 years as her equals with something important to say. Kathy and Kids Corner may be leaving this stage, but the spirit of her connection to kids and families in the entire XPN community is going to be with us forever. Thank you, Kathy O'Connell. Let's hear it for Kathy O'Connell.
By the way, that was Roger LeMay, General Manager of WXPN. Thank you. This has been incredible. And come on, you know nobody gets this kind of gig in radio. Come on. I just want to thank everybody, all of you, everybody who made this possible for so long. Because, you know, bringing a kid's show to the radio, who ever heard of that? Come on. But y'all did at WXPN, and you kept us going. And thank you. Thank you for a really wonderful time. Keep it up. Keep supporting public broadcasting. Keep supporting the music. And keep coming out to hear Trout Fishing in America, please. They'll be back next month in Bryn Mawr, so, you know, come on out then. And also, you can find their music at troutmusic.com. And you can see me at just about every WXPN event for the rest of all our lives. Robin Traker. Thank you.
One more time for Kathy O'Connell. Thank you for coming out to celebrate with us today. Thank you to Trout Fishing in America. Give them a hand. And say it with me. Kathy was right. Yeah. Hey, no free at noon next week because of the holiday. Make sure to tune in for our Philly 250 countdown. We'll be back here July 10th. Keep an eye out in your e-news for sign-up information next week. Have a wonderful weekend, and thank you for coming out for XP. And I'm Mike Basilikos. Take care, everybody.
The Association for Public Art supports XPN and collaborates with artists and communities to help make public art accessible to all. Coinciding with the semi-quincentennial celebration, the association brings a monumental artwork by Paul Ramirez Jonas to Philly installed at Cherry Street Pier through September 27th. Full details at associationforpublicart.org/letfreedomring.